Let's face it, asking for a raise can feel like walking on hot coals. It's one of those moments that can make even the most confident among us feel vulnerable and exposed. Palms sweat, voices tremble, and we suddenly forget how to string a sentence together. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. The fear of stumbling over our words or being met with a cold, hard no can be paralyzing. And yet, it's a conversation we must master to achieve our full earning potential. It's not just about the money, it's about recognizing our value and ensuring that our contributions are acknowledged and rewarded. Why is this conversation so universally dreaded? The answer lies deep within our psyche. Often it boils down to fear of rejection, fear of seeming ungrateful, or even fear of confrontation. These fears are deeply rooted in our desire to be liked and accepted. We worry about appearing pushy or demanding, jeopardizing our relationships at work. The thought of being perceived as greedy or self-serving can be daunting, but here's the good news: it doesn't have to be this way. With the right mindset and preparation, we can turn this nerve-wracking experience into a positive and empowering one. By reframing our perspective and arming ourselves with the right tools, we can transform this anxiety-inducing conversation into an opportunity for growth and empowerment. It's about shifting our focus from fear to confidence. Remember, asking for a raise is not about begging for a favor. It's about standing up for yourself and your worth. It's about advocating for your worth and engaging in a dialogue about your contributions to the company's success. When you approach the conversation with a clear understanding of your value, it becomes less about the money and more about mutual respect and recognition. So take a deep breath, banish those negative thoughts, and let's dive into conquering this conversation together. We'll explore practical tips, strategies, and mindset shifts that will help you navigate this process with confidence and poise. Whether it's preparing your case, practicing your pitch, or handling objections, we've got you covered. Let's turn this daunting task into a stepping stone for your professional growth and success. Before we tackle the how-tos of asking for a raise, let's address the elephant in the room: fear. Fear is a complex emotion that can manifest in various ways, especially in professional settings. Fear is a powerful emotion that can paralyze us into inaction. It can make us feel small and insignificant, as if our needs and desires are not important enough to voice. It whispers doubts in our ears, making us question our value and our right to ask for more. These whispers can be so convincing that we start to believe by them, doubting our worth and capabilities. Perhaps you're afraid of hearing no, of being told you're not good enough. This fear of rejection can be overwhelming, making us second guess our decision to even bring up the topic. Maybe you're worried about damaging your relationship with your boss or creating an awkward atmosphere. The fear of disrupting the status quo can be a significant barrier, making us hesitant to speak up. These fears are valid, but they shouldn't hold you back. It's important to recognize that fear is a natural response to uncertainty and potential conflict.
Recognize that your feelings are normal. It's common to feel anxious about asking for a raise, especially if it's your first time doing so. Many people experience anxiety around salary negotiations. This anxiety can stem from a variety of sources, including past experiences, societal expectations, and personal insecurities. By acknowledging these fears, we can begin to dismantle their power and replace them with confidence and self-assurance. Understanding the root of your anxiety can help you address it more effectively. Remember, you are a valuable asset to your company. Your skills, knowledge, and contributions are what make the organization successful. You deserve to be compensated fairly for your hard work and dedication. Fair compensation is not just about money. It's about feeling valued and recognized for your efforts. Embrace this truth and let it fuel your courage to ask for what you deserve. When you believe in your worth, it becomes easier to communicate your needs and stand up for yourself. Take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and approach the conversation with confidence. You have the right to advocate for yourself and your future.
Just like any important meeting or presentation, preparation is crucial for a successful raise conversation. Think of it as laying the groundwork for a house. Without a solid foundation, everything else will crumble. Going in unprepared is like navigating a maze blindfolded. You're bound to bump into obstacles and lose your way. Preparation helps you see the path clearly and avoid potential pitfalls. Start by researching industry standards for your position and experience level. This step is akin to knowing the market value of a house before making an offer. Websites like Glassdoor and Salary.com offer valuable insights into salary ranges. These platforms provide a wealth of information that can help you gauge what others in similar roles are earning. This information will arm you with realistic expectations and provide leverage during the discussion. Knowing the average salary range for your role can give you confidence and a solid starting point for negotiations.
Next, compile a list of your accomplishments and contributions to the company. This is your chance to showcase your value and the impact you've made. Quantify your achievements whenever possible. Numbers and data can make your case more compelling and harder to dispute. Did you exceed sales targets? If so, by how much? Specific figures can illustrate your success more vividly. Implement a new system that saved the company money. Detail the savings and the efficiency improvements. Highlighting tangible results strengthens your case and demonstrates your value. Finally, practice. Rehearsing your points can make a significant difference. Rehearse your talking points until you feel confident and comfortable articulating your request. The more you practice, the more natural and convincing you'll sound. You can practice in front of a mirror, with a trusted friend, or even record yourself to identify areas for improvement. This will help you refine your delivery and ensure you come across as poised and professional. Getting feedback from someone you trust can provide valuable insights and help you fine-tune your approach. They might point out things you hadn't considered or suggest ways to strengthen your argument. Remember, the goal is to present a well-rounded case that highlights your worth and justifies your request. With thorough preparation, you'll be in a strong position to have a successful conversation about your raise. Approach the meeting with confidence, knowing that you've done your homework and are ready to discuss your value to the company. A well-prepared conversation can lead to a positive outcome and set the stage for future success.
Imagine proposing on a first date. Too soon, right? The same principle applies to asking for a raise. Timing is everything. Approaching your boss at the wrong time can significantly impact the outcome of the conversation. Avoid ambushing your boss with the request. Schedule a formal meeting dedicated specifically to discussing your compensation. This demonstrates respect for their time and allows them to mentally prepare for the conversation. Consider the company's financial health and your own performance record. Asking for a raise after a successful quarter or after exceeding your performance goals significantly strengthens your position. Remember, choosing the right time and setting demonstrates your professionalism and increases the likelihood of a favourable outcome.